Five of Discs, worry. The Five of Discs finds itself in the changing movements, but this is not the well-balanced change of the Two of Discs, but an imbalanced, disruptive change, the effect of the Five breaking up the stability of the Four, destroying its structure and balance. So the Five of Discs represents a material crisis, which can also be a crisis in home and profession, an illness or injury, anything that disturbs or destroys the material, peaceful security of the Four. There is not much to find when looking for the bright side of the card, nevertheless it is a fact that every burning of a forest results in many little sprouts that appear afterwards, having the most fertile ground in the ashes. But of course, the old forest doesn't need to burn down completely. The card can also talk of the worry that it might do so just because it burns somewhere in the near. All the fives in the deck are demanding cards. The number 5 relates to the planet Mars, which can sometimes have a disruptive, destructive energy. On the other hand though, Martian power, strength and determination are necessary attributes to break through obstacles and difficulties. The Lord of Worry is mostly about anxiety around events which threaten our financial or physical security. Notice this card indicates the anxiety, rather than the event itself. Often, when we are under the influence of this card, we worry needlessly about situations which have not yet come to pass. Sometimes, rather than our anxieties being centered on finances, they can revolve around basic family security, whether our partner cares about us, whether things in our home environment are as we would wish them to be. You might find yourself worrying about your children, your parents, your partner. Anxiety has a nasty habit of creating yet more anxiety. We worry. Because we worry, we become stressed. As the stress level mounts, we feel our ability to cope recedes. That makes us feel vulnerable. And then of course we get more anxious. What is needed here is a method of breaking into the cycle of worry and distress, in order to clear away confusion and get to the heart of things. It often helps, when you feel like this, to write down what you feel worried about. And then you can go over the list deciding what is real, and what imaginary. Once you've whittled away the phantoms, you will be left with a list of more realistic things. Now cross off all those matters that either you cannot alter, or have not yet made themselves manifest.